Hello, this is our first lesson of the course of a miniature wooden doll. We're going to make a nutcracker. It will be small and made of wood. It will look like this. There are different kinds of miniature dolls. For example, it may be like this one. Those who have your own ideas about the miniature doll, you will be able to make it simultaneously with the nutcracker, or you will make it yourself after finishing this course. This course is aimed to give you a skill of how to work with wood. It will also give you a knowledge about making a miniature wooden doll in general. Our today's lesson is dedicated to preparation of your workspace. The first essential thing to do is to cover your table with a special mat. You will be working with wood directly on this mat. I'm going to show it to you. Here, you can have a look. This is a kind of a wooden patch. It lays on your table. It was made of a pine board. It is connected with planks with ordinary screws. These planks were made of pine as well. Approximate size of them is about 1 cm high and wide, and approximate size of the board is 40 cm high and wide. These planks have a space between their end and the end of the board. It is about 2 cm. They were just screwed down to a board. That mat was made by a man, so maybe you also have someone to ask for help with it. That mat should be fixed on the table. In order to do it, there are different ways. I found this way to be the most convenient for me. Let's look what's under my mat. I have a special gasket under it. It is made of rubber. You can find it in a hardware store. Originally, it was a gasket for a tablecloth. It prevents it from sliding. It fixes the mat on the table really well. Now, let's talk about those planks I've told you about. They are very important. When you cut the wood, you need a special anchor to put your wood on. You push your piece of wood on these planks. It prevents you from injuries. In fact, it is necessary to have a mat like this fixed on your table if you want to observe the safety precautions. There is also another way to fix it on your table. You can simply screw it down to your table. Of course, if your working place allows it, go ahead. If you work on a workbench, it will be very convenient to use this way. Or you can use a clamp. It looks like this. It is adjustable in height. Now, I'm going to show you how it works. You should place it like this. Then, you should screw it under the table. As a result, we get a strong and reliable connection. It won't let the mat to move. You will need 2 clamps. Let's talk about tools. The first thing we need is a chisel set. I really recommend this Japanese chisel set. It contains everything we need. This set looks like this. There are 7 chisels. You can see its name on your screen right now. It consists of 2 big, straight chisels. The blades are different. One is straight and another one is beveled. They are really useful. Next, 3 semicircular chisels. They have different diameter, and they are literally indispensable in our work. All of 3 sizes are frequently used. There is also one small chisel with a beveled blade. It is a useful tool as well. And next one is a special chisel. Its blade is angled. We will cut the chamfers with it. These chamfers will be used to fasten the clothes. This chisel gives us an opportunity to do it fast and easy. Sets may be made by different manufacturers. The set that I have just shown you is a very high quality set. I have used it a lot. The first, its main feature is easy and smooth wood cutting, and the second one is simple and convenient grinding and sharpening. and moreover it remains sharp for a long time. The steel quality is really good. The price is about $55 or 45 euros. You can try to find it in your local carpentry store, but it would be better to search it on online stores. For example, you can find it on Amazon. If you type the name of this set in the search bar, you will definitely find some more places where you can purchase them. You will also need a polishing tool. It looks like this. You can find it in a carpentry store or on Amazon. You can even make it yourself. It is made of a wood board. The exact type of wood actually doesn't matter. Then you take a piece of a leather and glue it on the board. The smooth surface of the piece of leather should be underneath, so that suede leather should be on the upper side. And don't forget to spread a special paste on its surface. It is called paste gouache. You can buy it in a carpentry store or on Amazon as well. It is not very expensive. The consumption of it will be very low. You should wipe it only once, and only one wipe will be enough for a very long time. Let's wipe it. The paste contains abrasive. Its grain number is 3. I want to show you a set of files. They look like this. These are like nail files, but they are used for wood. All of them have different shapes. This one is flat with a sharp tip. This one is square. Another one. This one is round. There are also a triangular and a flat one. You can find this set in any hardware or carpentry store. You can also find it in a construction supermarket. It is really cheap. We will need it to sand and make deeper some of the details on the face of the nutcracker. We will need a wooden bar. It looks like this. The best wood is linden. It should be 7 cm high, 3 cm wide, and 2.5 cm thick. My suggestion is to buy a wooden board, not too big or small, somewhere in the middle. So that you could cut it and make several wooden bars like I have just shown you. And don't forget, one piece should be left in order to train our skill and warm up our hands before we start working. We will do several simple exercises before we cut small details on the nutcracker. I made this bar of a wood board as well. I will show you my workbench. Just wait a second. The bar is clamped on it, and I also will show you the saws that I use. This is a carpentry workbench. I have bought it when I started to work with wooden doors a lot. In order to saw a wooden board, you can use ordinary vise. The only thing you should do is to cover its surface with some soft material. It is done to save our wood and prevent it from damage. The reason is that linden wood is very soft. Just take a look. Okay, this is my workbench. Here you can see a wooden board. In the vise, I make wooden bars of this board. I use it in my work afterwards. In order to saw a wooden bar, it is very convenient to use Japanese saws. They are very unique compared to other saws because the sawing goes so smooth. You can almost do it with one hand. The saw goes through the wood so fast, so you don't have to wait for 10 and more minutes struggling to finish the sawing. This exactly thing happens when you use a hacksaw or a jigsaw. This saw is suitable only for thin wooden boards. Here's the reason. Look, this is a blade holder, so it will get in the way if you try to saw a thick board. It won't let it through the board. In order to saw thick wooden boards, you can use saws with another type of blade holders, like this. They come in a variety of sizes. You can choose a small one or a medium-sized one, like this. As you can see, the blade holder is different here. It is not too big so that you are able to use it in any situation, because it is inconvenient to use a huge saw. Now I'm going to tell you about this course. It will be posted on the private account on Instagram. I will upload my video lessons there. You can join it whenever you feel comfortable to. Altogether there are 9 lessons. Every lesson lasts for 15-30 minutes. The whole process will be presented by a step-by-step sequence. It means one lesson matches one step. I plan to discuss our work process on live streams on Instagram. It will be once a week. Besides, the private chat will be made on WhatsApp, so everyone will have an opportunity to ask a question, share your problem and instantly get help. You can also ask a question in the comment section under the post on Instagram. I mean the posts of video lessons. There are 2 types of feedback: personal and in group. The personal feedback includes detailed examination and discussion of your work. It also includes help in real time via video chats such as WhatsApp. You also have an opportunity to send me photos in WhatsApp via personal messages. The help and support will be provided throughout the whole course, until your work will be finished. I really want you to make beautiful dolls. Wood is not an easy material to work with. That's why I suggest you to choose a personal type of feedback. So, what are we going to learn on this course? How to organize your workspace, how to work with wood, how to work safely with chisels, learn about key features of wood as material, how to use and adjust the tools, how to glue a costume on the wooden doll. We will also learn how to paint the doll and how to secure and consolidate it. As a result, you will not only get a handmade wooden doll, but you will also obtain and gain skills for your future development in this direction. You will be able to make your own doll. In order to participate in this course, please hit me up on Instagram or WhatsApp via direct messages. If you need my WhatsApp account, you can find it in the link in my bio on Instagram. You will be redirected to a special site where you will find WhatsApp button. After that, I will send you payment details. There are different types of payment available. We may discuss it individually. The next lesson will be posted on the private account. We will learn about materials that we'll need in order to make a nutcracker. I'm looking forward to our next lesson. I will be glad to work with you. Thanks for watching and see you soon.